School is under lock. Then that is what. So I'm here with Faustina Ohamadike, the mother of the 2-year-old Cherish Ohamadike, who was flogged by her teacher in Unic Vilos Montessori School, Maza Maza, Lagos. Faustina said she discovered the incident the same night, but the decision to take it up was made here when her client, for some reason, had to check her daughter's back. Faustina will tell me more about what happened.
I came back on Monday. My daughter was not feeling fine through her last 2 weeks. And I took her to the hospital. So where they treated her for like 1 week, she was not in school, which the owner of the school is aware, and they never called me. So on Saturday, she was discharged, being 15th of February, 2022. So on Monday, being 7th February, 2022, I dressed her up, I took her to school. So when she got to the school, according to the school, they say she was sleeping throughout that day. So when I came back in the night, being Monday, the same Monday, 7th, 2022, I asked my son and my daughter, the siblings, I asked them, where is your younger sister? Unlike her, that where is she? They told me that she's sleeping. I said, no, I know my daughter. She doesn't sleep by this time. She's always awake to wait for me to, maybe the daddy or the mommy to get something for her. So I asked her, where is she sleeping? They said she's sleeping in her daddy's room. I walked straight there. I met her lying down. She was lying down like this, facing her back, the ceiling. So I held her here. Cherish, mommy bought ice cream for you. She now did, ah! I held her here again. She did, ah, with a sharp pain, with bending her back. I was like, what is wrong with my daughter? Why is she feeling this pain? I thought I just treated her. Why is the sickness back? I don't understand. What is wrong with her? That's what I was asking myself. Quickly, I on my phone because there was no light. Everywhere was dark. And it was a little phone I was holding. I on it. I saw bruises all over her back. I was mad. As in, I was like, who did this to my daughter? I ran downstairs. So I have to come back again. I met my son. I asked him, who did this to Cherish? He said, Mommy, it's the school teacher. That they flogged her 24 lashes. I said, what? They flogged my daughter. Again, I just recovering from sickness. What are you telling? Who did that? He said, it's the school. I ran downstairs. I met my sister spreading clothes downstairs. I asked her, Kelechi, who did this to my baby? She said, because there is no care in this house. She said, it's the school, oh, that they came back from school. She wanted to bathe them. She found that there is bruises all over her back. She ran to the school and she confronted the owner of the school. That the owner of the school asked her, it's Joy, yo, it's Miss Joy. You know, I saying they flog now. He get angry. Now he can flog, say go flog Banza come up for all the children body. I say, let me go and meet because this is my house. This is the owner of the school's house. We live in the same compound, but different houses. I walked down to her. I asked her, on my way going, I heard the teacher and the owner of the school, the proprietor, the husband, talking in the parlor, discussing normal discussion. So I went front of the house. I shouted because we normally call her Mama. I said, Mama, 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 who did this to my daughter? She now said that, oh, Mami, Ma, I am sorry. That is the school teacher. She got angry. I know as Joy they do now. Invest. I was like, what are you trying to tell me? Have you seen my daughter's back? That she was really, really flogged. And according to, they say they flogged her 24 lashes. She said, Mami, Ma, no verse. So I quickly left there out of anger. And I asked her that, Mama, where is the teacher? I asked her, where is the teacher? She said the teacher is not around. And I heard the teacher's voice. Out of anger, I don't want to argue or say something with anger. I left there. So it wasn't up to 10 minutes. She came to my house. I heard the dog barking. So I knew that somebody, definitely she's following me. It was even her husband that when I was leaving, it was her husband that told her, follow Mamima and know what is wrong with this child. Follow her. For Mamima to come and complain, that means this is too much. So I left. The owner of the school came. When she came, she knocked at the door. I went downstairs. I opened the door for her. She climbed up. She said, I want to see you. Immediately Cherish saw her. She ran inside. I said, no, Cherish, come. Don't run. Nobody will flog you in my presence. I'm your mommy. Nobody will do that. Who does that? Nobody. So she was like, Cherish, I am sorry. Oh, don't mind Auntie Joy. You know, Auntie, I said, Mama, please. This is not all about I am sorry. This is more than I am sorry. That even you, as a mother, you will not take this. You will not take this. That look at my daughter's back. Have you seen her back? She said, no, she has not seen it though. I said, okay, she said I should bring the girl. She checked her back. She felt bad. Looking at her face, she said, no, why would Joy do this? I've told Joy, stop flogging these children. He need a year. Joy need a year. Joy need a year. Joy want to put me in trouble. I said, Mama, where is Joy? I asked her again, where is Joy? She said, Joy no day. I said, Joy is not around. Please, I want to see Joy. You are not the one that flogged my daughter. I want to see the person that flogged my daughter. Let me ask her, maybe I've wronged her in any way. For her to flog, she said, don't worry. It's not only your daughter they flog. Oh. Mommy, or let's say you want to take them personal. Nobody let your picking them flog. Then plenty, then line them off. I said, no parents will come back and see his or her daughter with these bruises and take it. If others will not speak, that I, Faustina Ohamadike, will speak for my daughter. That please, you cannot shut me up. I am paying you. I am not owing you school fees. I have paid you for the 4 of them. So why will you trying to tell me that is it only my daughter they flogged? Doesn't mean that I don't have rights. Is it because we are neighbor? That I know you guys do beat children to caution them, but this one is too much. And this girl is just recovering. What are you trying to tell me? That I should not complain? She said, okay, she's sorry. That she just take it that she's the one that flogged my daughter. She's sorry. Now can I open the door for her? Let her go. I was like, look at this woman. I'm telling you how I'm feeling. You're telling me you're sorry. Can you go? She left. So on Tuesday, I told my younger sister, please don't take this girl to school. According to her, she said she wants to go to somewhere. She has no choice than to take the girl to school. So when I came back in the night, I asked her, Kelechi, did you take this girl to school? She said yes. I said, why? This girl is not feeling fine. When you went to the school to pick her, did you ask them whether the girl eats, or maybe was she among those that they were teaching, or did they flog her again? She said that the owner of the school said that my daughter was just looking at the teacher like this. I say, as if she's scared, that she did not eat, she did not drink anything. She was, even when the teacher come close to her, that Cherish, what are you doing? They entered the class. She was as in shivering. That's what the owner of the school said. I said, can you imagine? Please, this girl, I need to take her along with me. The next day, being Wednesday night. So on Wednesday, I took her together. We went out. So we came to, this is where we normally do our daily, we get our daily bread. This is where we do our business. This is Mandela's in Island, Lagos State. So I came with her when most of my customers were like asking me, why is she in market? What happened? Why didn't you take her to school? I was like smiling, nothing. So it was one of my customers. Then I said, oh, baby, it's been long. I want to dash you a wristwatch. Let me have your baby. Give it to me. Let me carry her. Let me size her hand so that I will know whether I will remove something so that it will be her size. I said, okay, fine. When I gave him my baby, when he was carrying, he was like, why is this baby doing like this? That is one word or the other, his hand is touching the back. I said, she was beaten by her teacher. He said, madam, and you kept quiet. I said, well, me, I don't want to make issue. And he raised the claw. He was like, why are you keeping quiet? Do you know that this is child abuse? Before I knew it, he started calling one person, from one person to two, from two. Before he knew it, crowd, and people were screaming. They started videoing it. Before you know, they said it's a lie that they have to sue the school. They have to die. If not, they will. This is what happened to Sylvester or Murray. This, that. They started saying there isn't a baby that they flogged in Delta State. So many things were going on. I was even looking for a way to escape. So I carried my daughter out there, and I took a narrow road. Before I knew it, crowd, they were like, they will go and meet my husband. Are you sure my husband is man enough? Why will I say that my husband does not want case? That what if this baby died at the process? What will I say? It's as if I'm not the owner of that. Am I sure I'm the mother? I said, but you people saw me carrying when I was pregnant for her. It's my baby now. Why will they said then I'm feeling remote that I should do something about it. When I got on Wednesday, on Thursday morning, anyway, I called the person that is treating her, the nurse that is treating her right from that Monday that I saw that thing. She has been on treatment. So on Thursday, I said, no, let me take this girl to Estrin where they will check her back to know if that internal bleeding or maybe her bone, maybe something. Let me just check to be on the safer side because the way people are saying it and her temperature is still high. So I took her to Estrin where the name of the place is Futon. They have branches. So their headquarters is in America. So when I went there, the doctor looked at my daughter and said, madam, what happened to your daughter? I said she was flogged. That she was flogged. And he was like, look at the doctors in America. They are asking me questions that what happened to this girl, this 2-year-old girl. What happened to her? So I was like, doctor, forget it. I only came to say, okay, you finished beating your daughter and you want to come and check if the bone is still remaining or you want to. I was like, no, that I don't want to make issue with these people. But my annoyance is that the owner of the school is aware that I'm taking this girl to Estrin. I told her that this girl has been on treatment since. She did not even ask after it. She would just feel, nothing is up. It's a minor thing. We are neighbors. So that's Thursday. After doing it, the doctor now said that please, that the doctors in America, they are asking after this baby. That this baby, if I don't take time, I'm going to be arrested right here and now. I said, no, doctor, I'm not the one that flogged her. It's the teacher. They said, it was even somebody that flogged your daughter and you kept quiet. Are you sure you're a mother? What kind of mother are you? Why are you covering up? Is there anything between you and the teacher? I said, no. It's just that we are neighbors. I don't want to make trouble. But why I'm angry is that the teacher herself, I've not set my eyes on her. No, that was on Thursday, last week Thursday, that I've not set my eyes on her. So the doctor and I said, don't worry, keep quiet. On Saturday, I received a call from the government. That was on Friday night, around after 11. They called me. They said that they will come to my place any moment. That their intention was to come on Monday, but they will come before that Monday. I said, okay. On Saturday morning, they called me. That was when I was on my way to market. That they want to come to my place. I should send them the address. I told them that I'm not around, that I'm going out with my husband. That please, can it be in the evening? They said no problem. So around 4 in the evening, the governor of Lagos State, Sanwo-Olu, sent someone. They said they don't want to come, that if they come, the crowd will be much and the noise. So it was one person that walked in my house and told me that it's from the state governor, that his name is Shehu. So I explained what happened and I showed him my baby. So he now said that okay, that they said that he has to go with the baby to check if there's any government hospital around. I told them yes, we have in Festac, that it's not far, it's trackable. We can go there. So when they examined her body, check, they did blood sample to check if there's anything, it may be internal injury or maybe something more than that. So at the end, what they found out was cough and catarrh. They say that the wound is just pain that the baby is going through. So that was all on Saturday. On Monday morning, which they told me that there will be an arrest on Monday morning. On Monday morning, Minister of Education was there. There are many of them. Minister of Commissioner, Minister of Education, Commissioner was there. So they came down Monday morning to make an arrest. They asked me that, please, can I come out? I told them that, yes, that I can come out so far as they are outside because I'm being scared. If I come out, people in the street, honestly, they will be pointing at me saying that, why did I take up this? Why do I want to bring the women's schools down? Just because I told the world that look at what is happening in this school. And I'm not the only parents. There are many parents that are keeping quiet. So they arrested the owner of the school and the teacher. So they took them to Festac police station and they detained the teacher. In the night, they released the owner of the school. But the teacher has been with them since then. And the case now is in court.
Have you heard anything about the teacher since then?
No. So we went to court yesterday. Even though I was not in, it was the Govt. They say it is not my court, that it's not my case. It is between the teacher and government that she will face the law. So the case is in court as we speak now.
That Monday, when I come back, it's like I see the owner of the teacher at the school in my house. It's like I see this thing is long. I never see this woman for this house. What's happened? What really happened? What I say in my mind. But in any other this thing, and I ask my wife, say, what happened? It's like they don't want to tell me what's happened. Later, on Wednesday, my wife now tell me, see what happened. I say, why you refuse to tell me this thing? Since where this thing happened, say that is the owner of the teacher beg her, say, please don't tell this thing to your husband, see the thing here. I say, okay.
The case, we don't want to take it this far, but the teacher threatened my daughter. They even came to fight me. They saw me on the road when I was coming back with my daughter, that the same Thursday. And the teacher told me that he no get as he be. I go still flog your daughter under her leg, where you, the mama, no go see the mark. I was like, is this teacher mad? I was like, Miss Joy, why are you saying this? That since Monday, we are living in the same compound. You have not come to tell me that you are sorry. And the owner of the school said that, Joy, don't worry. I will go to the prison for you. Is it prison? Is it not close here? No worry. I will go for you. If I reach there, I go tell them, say I don't come. Make them show me my room. I said, this case, if I take it up, I'm sorry. You will not like it. She said, is it me? Or am I remaining at home? Am I not the one she's looking at? That can I fight case? That can I stand case? If I see case, will I stand? I said, this is child abuse. You people flogged that is what, yes, that was what, that she said that she's going to flog my daughter again, under her palm, under here, where me, the mother, will not see the mark. That was what she told me in my front. She told me in my front. That was on Thursday night. So I got angry. Yes. So I got angry. I told my husband that this is getting out of hand. We have to fight for this case. That was when luckily for me, I snapped my daughter. I now sent it to my cousin. His name is Chima Obi. He's the one that is waka waka. He has been the one working on this case. So he now said that he's going to take up this case. That since they want case, they will see case. So I thank God that government, at least, the government is talking. Yes. It's Sanwo-Olu, governor of Lagos State. The PA talked to me, and she told me that I should not worry. What do I want? I told her that I want justice for my daughter, one. And two, again, where I'm staying, it's not safe. We are neighbors. Anything can happen to me. And again, I need a sound education for my daughters.
Is that why you wanted us to do the interview here? That's why you told us?
Yes, that's why I don't want you to come to my house, because I am not safe. And now the teacher, the boyfriend is threatening me. There are messages that he sent to me that I should not worry. That person wey first do, now they win. Maka no worry. Tomorrow, there is so many threatening that he has been sending to me. So, but now, the school now have turned the case and said that my daughter is putting her inside her private parts. That was why they flogged her. Why the teacher is saying that no, that my daughter refused to read ABCD. That was why she flogged my daughter. And later I now found out that it was the owner of the school that bought that cane. And she told me, the owner of the school told me that they flogged my daughter so that it came pieces on her body. That it came pieces on her body. That's what the owner of the school told me. I was like, is this woman, are you all right? Why are you saying this to me?
Changed her account about what happened.
Yes, recent. That was the new one that is on Opera-Main. That my daughter was putting hand inside her bum bum. That is why they warned her. They thought the second time they warned her that the third time they have to give her a 2-stroke of cane. Which that cane is more than 2. And my son said that it is 24 lashes that they gave my daughter.
Did your son witness it?
My son, yes. He said that the teacher said that they will flog Cherish 24 lashes. That's what they are going to flog her. And that was what they did to her. Yes, the teacher's boyfriend sent me a message day before yesterday. He also sent me yesterday and even today threatening me that I have done my own, Abi. I should wait for him.
What I read was that for being unable to pronounce the letters S and L.
No, letter A, san A, letter B, san bo. That was what they asked her to read. And she did not open her mouth because she's not feeling fine, which they are aware of it. And even with that, she's not in good, as in talking, she's not that kind of person that talks fluently. She's still small. Even some of her things, some things she used to say, I struggle to hear her. And which the teachers are aware. She's just 2.
We heard about the report of what happened in your school over Mrs. Ohamadike, her daughter, and one of your teachers.
Yeah.
So we're following up on the story. We would like to get your own side of the story before we publish.
Anyway, that thing is a family issue. I believe we have resolved it.
We understand, but she said a lot of things that I don't want to publish without getting your own side of the story. I just want to confirm that the things I said that she told me are true or not true.
I don't believe that she is a family something anyway, but we are on it now. We are resolving the difference between us. She's my sister, she's my neighbor. We live in the same compound.
Yes, she said that.
So,
she said that.
We are resolving it by the grace of God. So everything is down now by the grace of God.
Well, thank you very much for coming. I also appreciate your interest in the case. It's a very sorry situation. And after looking at the facts of the case and the facts that this was even an unapproved institution with children there, obviously in an unsafe environment where a child was beaten, and nobody thought that there was something seriously wrong with that within the school community. We knew that the best thing to do is to stop that school from providing such a service henceforth. Well, I'm not sure this can be regarded as a school. What is happening is they are going to some place where people can look after them while their parents go to work. Formal school really starts around 5. And so before then, what you have are what you call creche and so on, or daycare, where you have people who look after children who are underage. They can't go to school yet. The 2-year-old is probably not talking. Are you going to teach him 1, 2, 3 when he cannot even talk? So I guess it's that kind, I imagine it is that kind of environment. So it isn't school starting. They haven't started school at all. And it's a symptom of what is going on, where many mothers have to work and cannot sit at home with their children, so they need somebody to help them look after their children. Maybe in the old days you would have grandma and so on, but even increasingly, grandmas too seem to be working well beyond retirement age and all. Grandmas are still working in the markets and so. So I think that's what pushes parents at a very early age to take a child to an institution where they expect the child to be cared for in a safe environment. To look after toddlers is a skill on its own. And you know, like all skills, it can be taught, and it should be. We do have higher institutions even in Lagos State. The Adeniro Musanya College of Education, for instance, has a program for what they call caregivers, for people who are taught the psychology of these young infants, the best way to look after them. Because you do still want a stimulating environment. It's not just to sit down and do nothing. You still want to find ways that they learn. They don't have to learn hard facts like 1, 2, 3, ABC, but they should learn social skills. They should learn to look after themselves. They should be toilet trained and so on. And so you have people who are actually trained in the practice of caregiving to children who are very young. I think that's one of the best things one can do. But unfortunately, there are not many of them, and I'm not sure about how many universities or higher institutions actually provide this service. But I know that in Lagos State, we do have people who have this qualification. But again, many of these unapproved institutions do not use qualified staff or cannot afford to pay qualified staff. So they are actually just taking in anybody who comes in. And I think that was the case with this particular institution. Well, in the Ministry of Education, what we are doing actually, and we did it a couple of years ago with an organization called Deepen, where you said, look, there are so many of them, And obviously we don't have enough schools to take in these children if we close down their institutions. So why don't we help them and work with them through the process of becoming approved? Because once they are approved, then you know they have certain minimum facilities and they can actually look after the children. And of course, once they are approved, we do have annual surveys, annual reviews. We have a quality assurance department that goes out periodically to see that they're doing what they're supposed to do. So we are going to set up a task force now. We have no choice at this point. I think Deepen went a bit moribund, but we are reviving it again. We are in the process and we will soon start going about.